The girls have been asking how I make my wigs look more realistic, more natural looking, and more out of the scalp, given what lace. And in this video, I will be showing you guys in a little bit of detail how I do just that. What is up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. This video is being sponsored by Tinashe Hair. This company has really blown me away. We're going to start off with the details. This is a 16-inch deep wave 5x5 lace front wig. This wig is kind of cut in a bob just to start off and let you guys know before we get too deep into it. So this is how the wig looks when it comes directly out of the box. Nothing done special to it. The knots come very small throughout the entire closure of this wig, which is great. I am very impressed with that because sometimes it can be a little iffy. This wig does come with 3 combs, an adjustable strap, and as you know, there's a strap in the wig already. Honestly, I don't know if the knots were bleached in this wig, but we're gonna do that later on in the video. Do get some goodies with this wig, like this wig cap, also a couple of clips, 2 clips, a nice satin bonnet to sleep in to protect your wig or your natural hair. You also get an extra strap, a lace band, some eyelashes as well. You also get this nice edge brush and a satin bag to place your wig back into when you're done. So this is how my wig looks as it's setting to bleach. I do rinse this out with a purple shampoo as well. I let the purple shampoo sit on for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I rinse it out to tone the bleach knots. If you have over bleached knots, just go get you a natural black and then go back, and if it has gotten onto the hair, go and dye it later on, because it can cause over bleaching sometimes, which that didn't happen, so I don't have footage, but I do have a video on here to where you can go and see that, well, on my channel, so that you can go and see how I fixed over bleached knots. Also, this is how it looks when it's wet and dry. I do let my wigs air dry the first time around because I don't want any extra heat or any over processing to my hair. And as you can see, I have really bleached this to perfection. I didn't put on a wig cap for the first time trying it on that night. I just wanted to see how my front would look and see how I would want to customize it later on. As you'll see, I'll clip my hair back just to see how full my hairline looks if I decided to pull it back. And for me, this was a little too full, so I just went ahead and cut my lace so I can get ready to prep for the plucking. And when you cut your lace, you want to get as close to the hairline as possible. And as you can see, that extra kind of dark white on the side, make sure you get as close as you can to cutting all that off, because it will show when you want to flip your hair certain ways, and you'll see that a little bit in the video as well. Can we take a minute to admire these curls? Like, look at that bounce and that shine, and there is no product on this hair. Just look at it. And this is me showing you that this wig is truly glueless. It's not gonna go anywhere, like nowhere. Show you guys that you can part this wig in any way of the closure and it still looks like scalp. As you can see, it's the next day, but I am showing you guys that you can part this wig in any way and it looks natural. But again, I don't like how full the hairline looks, because to me it's still giving a little bit of wig. It's kind of wiggy still looking. So here I'm just gonna pull it back a little bit and analyze, and I'm going to shape it to my head And with that, I'm going to use some Nairobi setting foam or styling foam. I'm just going to place that in the front of this hairline. I think I was just trying to double check to make sure that plucking is what I wanted to do. If I got it wet, to see if it'll spread out a little bit. But as you will see later on, again, I didn't like it. So I went ahead and I plucked. But what you want to do is put the setting foam on, and then you're going to brush it in a little bit, and you're going to tie it down with a headband and let it hold. Also, I'm checking the lace to see if it's too light and see if I need to go ahead and tint the lace to it, which I didn't have to do. Now on to the customization, the real customization. I start out with a little bit of water because I always pluck my wigs wet. I never pluck them dry because it gives you more elasticity to pull out the hair without breaking your lace. I just part about a half an inch, maybe an inch in the front, just to go behind the hairline. I never want to start out plucking on my hairline. Everybody does different things. Me, I prefer not to pluck on my hairline first. So I go back behind the hairline and I pluck in spaces. I don't just pluck beside each other. I jump around a little bit and see where it's more dense hair at, or a dense section or darker section, and I just go in and I do a 1 2 3 pluck method. So as you see my hand, it'll go 1 2 3 1 2 3, see, like that. And then I'll just jump around a little bit, but I always start behind my hairline. That is a big key for me, starting behind my hairline and then working my way forward. As far as the hairline goes, I pluck a little bit differently there. I leave that hair that's pulled forward and I pluck down, which is probably really weird for a lot of people, but I always pluck that part down because, like I said, I don't like plucking on my hairline unless I necessarily have to. But this also gets that line of demarcation out of the hairline to help it look a little bit more realistic. But this is the way I do it. If you want to adapt your own way of doing it, learning it, go ahead, by all means, do what is easy for you, because this is what's easy for me. And I know a lot of people get stuck on trying to do it the ways of others, but what you will learn when you're trying to do your own hair or when you do anything, do what's best for you. So now I'm combing the hair back just to see if the hairline is to my liking. And in this moment, if I see anything that is still too dense for me, I will go in now and still pluck a little behind the hairline. If I have some darker knots that were left, I will go ahead and pluck those out as well. But I don't do too much plucking, as you can see, to the actual front of the hairline, just to give it a few lines to make it look realistic. And that's it, that's all. It is really not hard, you guys. It just takes a lot of practice and a lot of time and patience. Just make sure you be patient when you're doing this. And I'm going to take my straightening comb and I'm going to push that back just to see how it looks. That's it, that's all. It's not to straighten the hair, it's just to see how the hairline looks. So pretty much this is how I wanted it to look. I am very pleased with how it looks, and this is how it looks on my head. As you can see, it is not as dense or thick, and didn't have to do much. It didn't take long, not too much, not too little, and as you can see, it is still glueless. We are not done with customization yet though. So as you can see, it still seems a little light, and you can see a line of demarcation, and we're going to fix that. So what I start off by doing is tying my elastic band down to my head so that it'll hold my wig while I fix my curls a little bit and figure out if I want to part it, which I did part it to the side, and all that crazy stuff. Whatever you want to do, you just make sure you tie it down. And I hit it with the hot comb because I want it to lay and stay this way. This is the perfect way to make your hair go in the direction that you would like it to go. A hot comb is going to be a key to all of your wig lays. Make sure you invest in yourself and get one of those, because they work magic miracles on any wig that you do. I am spraying nothing but water. There's nothing but water, I promise you guys, in this bottle. Me and my daughter had this product. We used it up and I saved the bottle. I am just spraying simply water on this wig, and look at those curls coming back to life after I have combed them out. It will bounce back every single time. Every time. Just water and a brush. So remember when I told you guys that it came into a little bob? This is my razor comb, and this is how I shape my wig to my face. So here you're seeing me going with my razor comb instead of scissors, because I don't like the blunt cut look of curls when that happens. So I'm going in with my razor comb and I'm just shaping it around my face and my head and into my liking. Again, this wig was supposed to be 16 inches. I think it's longer in the front than it is in the back. I didn't like how it was coming down in the front. It didn't suit my face. So I wanted to get the curls to shape to my face, and I'm using that. And I always kind of cut backwards or down with this razor comb. And remember when we tied it down? This is how it looks after we tie it down with the Nairobi. This wig is still glueless. I have a little mess up here, but this wig is still glueless. But as you can see, there's a little white demarcation line that I do not like. And with that, I'm going to go in my Kiss RK contour palette. This is a cream contour. I stress using a cream contour to get into those lace areas, not a powder, not a liquid, a cream, because it just melts kind of oily and it makes it look more natural. So you're gonna get the color that you like. They come in light, medium, and dark. With me, I'm in between, so I use a medium to blend, and I use I'll say the in-between color of the palette to get that lace melted. Look at those curls. Look at there. Look how it's drying, y'all. Look at how it's drying. I am so in love with this look. It is everything you could possibly want in a wig. 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend this wig. This wig is soft and it is affordable. So make sure you go to my description link and you get this wig as fast as possible. Don't walk, run. And on your way to click the link to get this wig, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. If you have any more questions, please make sure you put those in my comment section. I, by all means, try to answer all the questions that I can. If you have any more questions about a more deep and detailed way to customize your wig, I do have videos of that on my channel. So make sure you scroll down my channel after you have subscribed and check those videos out, because they are definitely there for you. That is about all that I have to say in this video. I thank you guys and appreciate you guys so much for watching and spending time with me. Also, thank you Tinashe Hair for sponsoring this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.